Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Fallout 76. Time to see more of Atlantic City. Not the rest, because we can't do that yet. The famous Atlantic City boardwalk remains the heart of the city's seaside entertainments. As the seat of the... Yeah, so that was dealing with the family that's dealing with the showman. The most sensational game, that's what it's called.
Touching down.
Talk to me, Veresio.
Say goodbye to the quaint comforts of the Appalachians, and welcome to Atlantic City. A new world of pleasure, opportunity, and challenge. You have accepted an invitation to star in a game like no other. A game where you will be pushed to your limits and beyond.
Can I just land my plane? Thank you. Yeah, this one I didn't like. I ran this one time, and it felt like it took so long. And I just didn't like how... It's a lot of running. Like, you go from one point to another and then to another. Whereas the other tax evasion feels like you just make a nice little loop.
A warm and bloody...
Alright, I forgot you have this weird snakeskin jacket.
Don't speak. You need not tell me you are a kindred spirit. I can smell it on you. The spirit of ambition, of reckless abandon. You have come to star in the game, to end the twins' tedious reign.
What sort of game are you talking about?
On select evenings, such as tonight, we, the showmen, host the most sensational game. No rules, no limits. A simple race to the finish that puts every skill and instinct to the test. The game is composed of 3 acts. The first takes place here at the boardwalk, where yours truly shall provide your initial challenge. Call it a test, a warm-up, a taste of what's to come. For your dance with death truly begins in Act 2. Beneath the gaping shadows of the ocean, the Matsuri twins and other competitors will fight you tooth and nail for their role in the final act. A battle between the remaining victors to determine one ultimate champion. Our crowned sensation! Tell me, will you answer the call? Will you achieve a victory of your own? And free us from the twins' monotonous win streak.
I like the way he emphasized monotonous. Who are you?
Veresio Cruz. At your service. It was not so long ago, I crawled along as but an overgrown infant, parading the mindless violence of pit brawls as entertainment. Mother challenged me to create something truly aspirational. And in designing this game, I was reborn. It is my growing child, my working canvas. But will it ever be finished?
Okay. Tell me more about the game.
It is a trial like none other. There are no rules. Competitors snap at each other's throats in pursuit of a single objective. The finish line. The perils of the game demand you to empty your mind and seek victory at all costs. Is it not beautiful in its simplicity?
What's the deal with the twins?
The Batsuri twins. How I tire of their name. The game used to be for everyone. An outlet, an opportunity for the lost and the lowest. With every win, the twins stole the ambition from the other participants. If another could challenge them, how that would inspire the masses once more, proving that none are infallible. There is always an opportunity to seize your own greatness. I have sought talent from far and wide to break us free from this stagnant cycle. You have the potential. I can see it in you.
Okay. So, I'm just going to be pitted against other entrants?
Pitted against? No. I am not some handler whipping you to bare your fangs. All those who compete do so of their own volition. They choose to seek victory at any cost, just as you will.
Seems pretty twisted.
And how will philosophizing serve you when a competitor's knife is poised at your throat? When it is you or them, and that's the simple truth of it.
How about the ocean?
The innocent tourist gazes upon an old
Oh, I like this line.
Vacationers, frolicking in the waves beneath the summer sun. Blissful smiles on their unmarked faces. For a moment, the tourist is transported to a visage of the old world. They doff their apparel and frolic as their privileged predecessors did. The water produces a warm sensation. In their gleefulness, the tourist believes it is the shine of the sun, but the clouds overhead cast a shadow. The warmth begins to burn. Skin peels, organs rupture, bone cracks and crumbles. All within seconds of this optimistic charade. Who now would believe this world is the same? The city rose tints their weary eyes, and they accept it willingly.
Basically, don't go in the ocean or you'll die badly. I'm ready to compete.
Magnificent. But allow me to set the stage for you. You will embark on a race against the clock. A path laid with fireworks. Set them off in sequence. Light the sky with their art, and you shall survive.
I didn't do this.
Take too long, and a bullet from our showrunner shall find you. This is a race for your life. Let that fear propel you to victory! Before you begin, see how the twins disrespect the game. Rather than begin their own endeavor to the finish, nearby they await the arrival of their challenger. You greet them, if you will. Light a fire under them. Let them fear their imminent defeat.
Okay.
More exciting than an obstacle to overcome. I don't know you.
No kidding.
A new challenger.
What do you think, brother? Star or merely player?
They look strong. I'll bet they survive this round.
Done my way, the game relies on more than just brawn.
Done your way, it's tricks above talent. Well, what's so fun about rolling a die?
The uncertainty, of course. But perhaps our challenger should weigh in. What do you say? Would you rather compete with guile or brute force?
I did brute force before. It's pretty boring. You've won a bunch of times. You tell me which way I'm more likely to survive. Things are more fun if you don't know what to expect.
Precisely. And far more thrilling if your life is at stake.
You must know that if you're entering the game.
Since this is your first time, we'll tell you what you're in for.
Not just a challenge, but a question.
Forget your worries, troubles, and preconceptions.
All that matters is the finish.
Welcome
to the game.
Okay. So you two are the twins who are dominating this competition?
Is that what they say about us?
We found this game just like any other competitor.
We chose to make it our own. But now we have a problem. Why compete if there's no competition?
We seek a rival.
Will it be you?
What if I don't want to kill you or other competitors?
Then you're in the wrong competition.
Everyone here knows the risks. They give it all for a chance at a new discovery.
The cruelest thing you can do to a warrior is go easy.
Oh, okay, we're doing...
Not that you'll be able to kill us anyway.
What, Viking rules? Why are you doing this?
Is it so strange to strive for something?
Depends on
Out
the something.
there, the wastrels scramble to survive. Their life's purpose is a meager bite from a slice of bread.
Ours is actualization. Living up to potential, breaking past it.
In this game, the showmen are kind enough to provide the venue. But we, the players, must provide the show.
Looking for an extra challenge.
How delightful.
Then listen well. Don't just participate in the game. Play it. When you take down a rival competitor, demonstrate
Okay, this
your
one I did.
competitive spirit with a cheer or taunt.
I've got a surprise for you. If you can find
I
my
did that one
prize
too.
teddy. So cute. And in its guts is stashed a prize.
One last thing. If you're so determined to beat us, can you do it
Okay, so this
quickly?
part's all the same. I did
Time
this before.
starts when you begin Veracio's challenge. Why don't you show us your moves?
I'm off. See you at the finish.
We'll be in touch during the game.
It wouldn't do to let you forget about us.
Okay. I also think I did this a little wrong because I just started shooting people and it seemed like it triggered things too soon. Okay, this is just advertising for the game. Oh, it started. So whenever I kill a competitor, I have to emote. Oh, overgrown things. Who shoots? Huh? Isn't there like a guy? Actually, I don't need to go out of my way for this. There's gonna be plenty of people in the actual areas. Oh. Launch the fireworks in order. Okay, so this is different. Nope, something's on my left. Oh, I see you. Bang, you're dead. Oh yeah, I didn't have to come all this way out here. No, there's Meyer lurks here. Isn't there usually competitors? Oh! Okay. Wow, this is a real... It's not just how many objectives, it's how spread out they are and... rather tedious this seems. Get out of here. Is there gonna be another king? No? I wonder if there's like fun music that plays while this is normally happening, because I'm afraid to have music on in this game. Bethesda stuff tends to get flagged very easily and randomly. Why didn't they use the fun patriotic version of this firework launcher? You can get it in your camp. Huh? Oh, finally. Okay, so now I gotta emote, emote, emote. I hear more action, but I don't see. Oh. Okay, and then taunt. We taunt. Now we taunt. Now we taunt. Now we taunt.
And still only the beginning. Waited in the second act, through Showman's Pier and down to the aquarium. There you will be granted another challenge by the mother
Veracio,
of
talk
all
faster.
showmen, our devoted, dazzling Charlotte. Now, set your sights on the finish. Conquer your rivals at any cost. The worthy shall have victory.
Okay. The boardwalk. The aquarium part's really cool once you get to that. Oh, and I gotta find your teddy bear. That was a pain in the butt last time. It kind of just gives you a general area. Oh, wait, maybe it's in the same exact spot.
You're halfway there.
So it
my
was...
little
Last time it was
adversary.
up here.
Before
Oh,
you go any further, I'd
Cool.
like to sample your spirits. Just a taste before the final course.
okay. So this is just run through and... Oh.
I'm warning you. You're mine now.
Okay, we're done with that. I see you.
Impressive. Did you have fun yet? Rather not be waiting.
Huh. Yeah, I guess because I fought her... I guess because I picked her option this time. When I picked the, like, head-on combat one, I fought her brother. I think. Ah, now the aquarium. Maybe this is faster. I don't know. The first time I went through it, felt like it took a long time. Doesn't matter. I have all the stamps except for like 2 plans, and I'll just get those from the weekly rewards.
If this is your first time competing, or your 10th, if you've ever felt misunderstood, or held back from your true potential, Mother sees you. I'd like for our brave contestants to enter the Shark's Den and prove their dominance. Lay claim to your territory. Defend it from all who would seek to dethrone you. Remain until the end, and you shall perform for me personally in the grand finale.
Boy, this sure doesn't seem like a cult or anything weird. Is it a blue Nuka-Cola machine? I want that. I almost thought... You know, I kind of thought they would have Vim here. Oh, right, you can... These things are, like, worth a ton of plastic. It would be nice if you get an aquarium you could put in your camp. Oh, you can get the vertical tube kind. Actually, I have that and this whale display. Hey, let me out. Yeah, these blue Nuka-Cola machines are cool. I didn't even notice these last time because I was running through in a panic.
Shit. Here they come.
I'm going.
Stop hiding. Wherever you are. That's right. It's no avoiding this now. Got it?
Hmm? Oh, hello. Oh, is this the tomatoes thing? No. What are we doing here? Oh, I'm not doing anything here. Get out of here. Get out of here. This way? Huh. I had to throw tomatoes last time I did this.
I heard something.
Oh. Wait, no, this still isn't it. What is this? Claim area. So it's just King of the Hill? Man, I can't see anything. Cool visual effects, guys. I'd love to be able to see something. Oh, this one's a little tighter for time than the other one, too. This one you have the timer throughout the whole mission, and tax evasion is just the first part.
I'm warning you.
Okay, warning acknowledged.
No more hiding. You get in my way.
Hello? Guys, can you hurry this up? I've got a deadline.
I'll be the sensation. Me.
Hmm? Where are you?
Who did that?
That's right. No avoiding now.
I guess I should just hang out here because they seem to be spawning down here.
Me. I was supposed to make it home.
like these little octopus deck. I think you get the pillars with that on it, and like a fish and some other stuff.
Something. Wherever you are. I'm claiming this area.
Give up already!
Are we done here? Oh, not done here. Can I actually play these? Oh, no. Clownfish? Where? I like clownfish.
The winner's stage awaits you in all its glory to serve as one final battleground. So take the stage and show us what a victor looks like.
Alright, then we gotta fight, right?
So it comes down to this. A battle.
Why are there
between
two?
victors, both dominant in their own
Incredible
right.
strength.
Prove your will and claim your
Did
superiority.
I fight two of them last time? I don't even remember.
How extraordinary! For overcoming great changes. We now rightfully name you our sensation. Now come up to the box and grant me the honor of meeting a champion.
Can I talk to the two dum-dums? Where'd they go?
I've given up everything.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Come back here and finish this.
I know that once you talk to this lady, you kind of immediately leave. Oh, you're here.
I lost everything.
Next time you must grant me the privilege of an encore.
How'd you come to join the showmen?
Once upon a time, I clawed at rusted cage bars, begging for scraps from my raider masters. Their overconfidence left me an opportunity. I turned the whip upon them, broke their bodies and their spirits, held their hands, and guided them to death's comforting embrace. In this city of vice, depravity reigns in another form. A slow and desperate decline. Amidst it all, a troop of thespians, we showmen, keep life's spirit alive to be broken.
Are you serious?
Here, there is an endless stream of desperados clawing for one more fix, willing to give anything. What could be more tantalizing to play with?
1 second for us, I have something to take care of. Okay. As we
Your
were.
performance was thrilling.
What happened to you before you coming here?
So much of it is but a dream to me now. I lived in a haze, driven by hunger and instinct. I no more than an animal. I was a wild dog my masters took an interest in. How vicious he was when they captured him. A hunter, master of his territory. Yet after they starved this predator, and then got food before his slavering maw, he learned to respond obediently to their slightest gesture. It was like looking into a mirror. My eyes opened. I became fascinated with how changeable we are. How readily one's spirit could be manipulated. There is so much more to us than we know. For years, I know not how many, I thought myself a powerless slave. What do you see now?
Sadist?
Pain is merely a tool in an arsenal. With so many ways to prod the human spirit, one can never predict what may emerge from the other side. Those who crumble at the first test are of no interest to me. But those who endure, adapt, transform, those such as you. Through conflict and inspiration, we benefit each other mutually.
Ah, so you are in fact a weirdo. Why all the over-the-top showmanship?
Inspiration! A departure from the tedium of the social contract. How does one wake the thrall who sleepwalks through daily life? A jolt of the unusual, the fantastic. It is our charge as showmen to remind people of the impossible.
The impossible. I do like his accent. I wonder who his voice actor is. So he created the most sensational game?
Perhaps it would be more accurate to say The game possessed my vision. An unmet need to be answered. A decadent playground upon which to answer it. I simply provided the backdrop. The guardian voice granting permission. It is the players who create the game.
What inspired you to create the
A
game?
desire to uncover the true limits of humanity. The greatest capacity for strength and willpower that can be found in the heart of an individual. How many heroes lived and died without ever knowing their worth? How many warriors succumbed to defeat because no one told them it was possible to fight? I have pushed many past their limits. But without something to fight for, they wither and crumble. The title of sensation grants focus to dormant ambition. In an arena with true freedom, it is possible to test just how far that ambition will reach.
Okay. The game is barbaric, I would say.
Such judgments are meaningless to me. The game is open to all. If you have no further wish to compete, do not waste my time with colorless insults. It sounds to my ears like the oblivious cries of an infant.
So you are crazy. Good to know.
Yes, enough drivel. Show me in action.
Goodbye.
Let us meet again to write another chapter together.
No thanks. So I guess he's got... Oh, I didn't remember. Was her dress always this shiny?
I often think, what makes a champion? Is it the fire in their eyes, the strength in their muscles, the fuel in their belly? Each new victor brings a different answer. What is yours?
Man, those shoes do not look like comfortable loungewear. There's no one thing. It's a combination of factors.
Then I take it you're afraid to tell me what's most important to you? Or perhaps you don't know what is. I'm afraid I have no interest in cop-out answers. Come to me when you know what makes you feel alive.
Let's talk about the most sensational game.
One of my children's greatest innovations. We have truly created the experience of a lifetime.
By the way, she's crazy too, just in case that wasn't obvious. What's the purpose of the game?
What is the purpose of any entertainment? To feel alive, to find meaning, to learn something about yourself. Most look upon bloodshed as tragedy. I see opportunity. This war gave us all a chance to rediscover who we are, why humanity exists. No longer do we live in perfect safety without ever knowing our own capabilities. We must survive, and so we must face ourselves.
Are you insane? This game is morbid and humane.
My darling child, you have been taught to believe it is morbid and inhumane. The rules of the pre-war world bound us, shackled us. If it is our true wish, should we not battle with our lives to reach the finish? Should we not learn just how far our wills can take us? If the game had no entrance, there would be no game to run.
I think that would be fine, really. Who invented the game?
That would be my darling Horatio. And how proud I am.
Let's talk about something else.
Perhaps the best way to understand the game is by playing it.
Or not playing it. That's how... You ever see a movie called War Game? War Games? So you're in charge of the showman?
We are artists, innovators, entrepreneurs, philosophers. But yes, above all, we are showmen. A family I started. But it has grown so much bigger than I could have imagined.
How'd they come to be?
Panic followed the bombs. Where social structure collapsed, so did drive and meaning. Nobody wanted to perform anymore. Even if they did, It was too dangerous, or there were more important needs at hand. To keep my craft alive, I had to create a safe place for it. A family of performers, each provided with unconditional support and protection. The show must go on, after all, even past the end of the world.
What do the showmen do other than the game?
We keep this city alive. Games, gambles, performances, things that keep a sparkle in people's eyes. Imaginations must keep wandering. Otherwise, humanity is as good as dead.
Are you all insane?
We are much more than insane, sweetheart. To box us into such a degrading word. I despise it. If you truly seek to understand us, then I invite you to come back and play again. Maybe next time you'll learn something.
I didn't. Something else.
Whatever may strike your fancy.
More about you.
Oh, there is only so much we can glean from conversation alone. But by all means, ask away.
Man, I don't like the implications of that. Why do you call yourself mother?
It takes a child to make a mother. My children trust that I still have something to teach them, that they can come to me for comfort and acceptance. So many were orphaned by the war, whether they lost their parents, their livelihood, or their will to live. To those who need a mother's guidance, I will give all that they are willing to take.
What do you think makes a champion?
It would be all too simple for me to tell you. A champion must find that answer for themselves. Otherwise, they will never be one.
That's an easy way of saying you don't want to tell me because you don't know. I get the impression you're not showing us your true self.
We all have different faces. That doesn't make any one of them less real. Not unless you decide that, of course. To you, I'm Charlotte. To my children, I am Mother. To my enemies, well, let's just hope you never need to see that face.
Something else.
Just when we were getting to know each other so well.
I'm ready to leave. How do I get out of
We'll
here?
handle that, my darling. Just close your eyes and think happy thoughts.
Leaving here is my happy thought. See, that kind of also proves my point. This is such a long run to go from point A to, or start to finish. They have to teleport you to the return point, because otherwise it would take you so long to get back. I still think tax evasion is a much better, like, just structure overall, and more enjoyable run.
I take it.
And I have to say, I enjoy the activities in that one a lot more than this one. Because this one, there was the fireworks thing. I remember what the first one I had to do was. The first time. And then the second thing was defend the flag, which is kind of similar to one of the objectives in tax evasion. And there was one where I had to throw tomatoes, which I hate. That one takes so long and it's so inaccurate. But, well, that's the two expeditions. They're kind of not disappointing, but there was a lot of hype on Bethesda's part as to what to expect from Atlantic City, and then this dropped and they were like, oh yeah, the actual stuff that we're really hyping everyone up for doesn't come out until next year. So there was a bit of
out and about with no place to go.
Complaining, I guess, is the word I would use for it. And I think rightly so. This is just more stuff like the pit, which is people kind of didn't like in the first place. Let's go talk to our tour guide, tourism guy.
Is refined and decadent.
You're already here. You might as well invest in the future.
I don't know if he has anything new to say.
Hello! I hear you making waves in Atlantic City. And with any wave, you never know what treasures may wash ashore.
Oh no, I guess there isn't anything.
Well, Bowman,
Anything else?
Jeremiah.
No, I guess not. All I wanted to know.
Glad
Alright, the other thing that came out with this was this. There's a new daily quest you can get at the lumber mill. And it seems like it serves as a bit of an introduction to the other factions. Like, you come out of Vault 76, and then you can go do this, and they start showing you, they teach you about the cultists, the raiders, the Foundation, who else? The Brotherhood. Because all those factions have also set up around Vault 76 now. Which is good. It's kind of a good way to steer people in the direction they want to go, at least.
Hello there, stranger. Where'd you come?
I forgot what your voice sounded like. 76.
One of those vault dwellers, are you? I've heard tell of your kind. Solved a lot of problems. And caused a lot of problems from what I hear.
Listen, we only dropped a
You
few
wouldn't
thousand
happen to be
nukes.
one of the problem-solving kind, would you? I could use one of those right about now. Oh, excuse me. Let me introduce myself. Name's Lane Platt. I'm with the Responders. We're a band of self-titled do-gooders around these parts. Appalachia's filling up fast, and we're trying to keep everyone hale and healthy and off each other's throats.
Something of a responder myself, actually.
You don't say. Then you won't be averse to helping out, will you? Now, there's a lot going on in this neck of the woods, and more than I can tackle myself. You got ferocious beasts roaming the forest, a creepy cult moving into the caves, and all manner of people about ready to go to war with one another. All that is to say, I could use a hand, and I'd be willing to pay you for yours. What do you think?
I'd love to help.
Why, that is just terrific. Thank you 1,000 times over. Let's see what's going on today. We've had reports that a dangerous cult, the cult of the Mothman, has moved into a cave system nearby. They're part of a larger organization that extends all throughout Appalachia. And learning more about them will help us combat their spread. I'd like you to go into those caves and gather some of their ritual artifacts for study. You'll earn a fine commission for returning them to me.
Okay. What are you hoping to learn?
Anything we can. Gleaning any information about the cult's rituals, organization, or beliefs could lead us to ways to stop their spread and limit their influence.
Leave it to me.
Be careful. The cult of the Mothman is dangerous. They'll no doubt protect those artifacts with their lives.
Alright, where are we going? Yeah, apparently there's a whole thing. There's a lot of theories going around that the other big piece of content that was advertised for next year, which seems to be an expansion of the map to the south, involves the cultists and something called the Lantern or something like that. There's a lot of write-ups already. People are excited for it. It'd be interesting. I'm very curious if they're just literally going to expand the map, like just make it bigger, or if it'll be like a separate zone you actually have to go to. Because I think if they actually just expanded the map, it would be easier for people. Oh, liberators? I didn't think there were liberators here anymore. But if they expand the map so it's still the same server, it means it's easier for people to kind of go to the area and still have other people join in. Okay. Cultists. There's not a lot in here from what I remember. There's like maybe 8 or 9 guys total.
Now, this is worthy. Only for you, holy Mothman.
I'll take that. And that. Someone mining? And that. Which way do I go? This way? Oh, there's a barrier. You know, the custom worlds, I'm surprised there isn't one that lets you, like, crank up your special stats to, like, maximum. I'd love to see that. Okay, and let's head back. Yeah, so he has... this one's more unique, where you go kill cultists and take their stuff. The other ones involve going to the Brotherhood, the Raiders, or the settlers and bringing them like care packages and missives and stuff like that.
Here to volunteer?
You're back.
I sure am, Lane. Someday I'll get a dialogue
These
tree.
artifacts should be a big help. I can't wait to examine them. On behalf of the responders, I can't thank you enough. You helped us make progress toward a more peaceful world.
By shooting
sure
people.
Wish I could say that's all the help I needed, but the work never ends. If you're in the neighborhood again sometime, I will always welcome more of your help. Stay in the meantime, though. Here's your payment. Have a good day now.
Well, thank you. You know, I never actually looked around. There's a perk machine here. I guess because, yeah, if this is where you come out from immediately after leaving the vault. Do we have all the workbenches? We got armor. Wait. Are there two? Oh, no, that's a weapons, right.
Can I get you anything?
Weapons, armor. This lady has some fun dialogue, but she's kind of depressing. Oh, there's even a set of...
squabble all the time?
Wow, the level 10.
To come together to
Alright, I forgot they made it so
survive.
it can go that low. I got a power armor set here. That's good. You can get your first power armor here if no one else has claimed it. Tinker workbench, cooking station. Is there no chemistry bench here?
We may have sourced some inventory from passing vault dwellers. Hope that's not offensive or something.
Oh, like dead people?
Directive. All trees must become desirable wood products.
Man, I remember when this place had nothing in it except for those... Oh, hello. So you're cutting wood over there? Yep. Oh no, this is... I think it's an old note.
Hard work.
It just had the lumber
Set a broken leg.
protectrons and that was it. And the number of people that would, for some reason, pick a fight with them was always weird to me. Like, they were literally doing nothing. Huh, so is there really no chemistry work? Oh no, there's no chemistry workbench at all here? That seems like an odd omission.
Protectron cuts down trees, but does not require
Like, they could have fit it here in the corner or over there.
facilities.
They even have a bunch of raw junk.
Selves around here somewhere. Or are we out already?
Okay, well, that's it. Yeah, like I said, the other missions you get one a day, and he sends you to check out one of the other factions. It's really just a glorified tutorial on the different factions. And there's like... I don't remember exactly. Like, the Brotherhood one is over there, I think on the highway. I think the Settler... No, the Raiders are over there. The Settlers are somewhere else. But... yeah, it's good, though, because... It is something the game kind of lacked, is a kind of a point to send, like, a sense of direction, like, okay, what do you want to do with this game when you come out of the vault? Originally it was nothing. It was go try to find the Overseer and just explore the world. And then they had the whole thing with the Wastelanders expansion where, okay, now you can go talk and go to the... You can talk to the ladies at the entrance, and they'll send you to the... what was it? The Wayward. And you can do that kind of to get a sense of how the game works. But you still don't really have a direction. And now if you go to these, it'll introduce you to the Raiders and Settlers, which is the Wastelander stuff, so you can decide if you want to go with them. Or the Brotherhood. You can go do the Steel Rain? No, what was the first? Broken Steel? So it's... or like just the responders themselves, and that's kind of somewhere you go organically too. But It's good. The game is always getting better, just
Lumberjack
slowly,
project
and it's
on
taken
creates desirable wood.
a few years.
Everyone's so
What, this game's gonna be...
all the time.
Did this game just turn
We
5?
have to
Is
come
that right?
together to survive.
Cause did it come out 2018? I think that's right. I think it turned 5 this year. They just had the anniversary. Meanwhile, Elder Scrolls Online is gonna have its 10th year next year, which is wild. But I guess it's an MMO. They go that long. That's it for Fallout 6, though, at least for now, until the expansion, or the other half of the Atlantic City stuff comes out, and then whatever that other expansion business is going to be. So, yeah, thanks for joining me. I'm back, all the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.